Heyo everybody, Haku here with my read-through for Beastars chapters 56 onward. I kind of want to do 5 chapters, so I think I'm going to do 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. 5 chapters to read through sounds pretty good, and I can probably do it in like 30-40 minutes. Some weeks, if I have plenty of time, because I want to go 40 or 50 minutes for this one. For some weeks, if I have some extra time, I'll want to go longer because I'm really going to be honest with you, I love this series. The same goes for The Promised Neverland, so I don't want to do either of them less. But if I had the time, if there were more than 24 hours a day, more than 7 days a week, I would totally be doing this more. I would do this at least once every week. I hate doing it once every 2 weeks. I wish I could do it more often, but there's like literally not enough time to get the videos done. So know that I love the series and know that I wish I could do things more often. And hey, if I get better equipment or more time via finally getting a Patreon, if that helps me out in that way, maybe I will be able to do them once a week. But we'll see. And once I catch up with this, we'll be bringing new stuff in as I continue on with this. Once I'm caught up to it, that is. But either way, I'll go as long as I can in 40 or 50 minutes. At least 5 chapters is what I'm hoping. But you know, maybe I could throw 1 or 2 in there if we have time. Depending on how my battery's going, because I've already recorded something else for 20-some minutes before this. So yeah, last time we see that I really like Lugosi's going to be looking for the murder of Tem. I'm really excited for that. Because it's stuff from the very beginning which was really compelling, finally coming in. Lugosi's got all this character development, and now he's moving forward for something that's going to be leading him to possibly becoming the Beastar. He's actually being pushed forward by Lewis's words, and also by the words of a new mentor character, who's a mentor in a different way that, what was his name, Gohim? Was that his name? I think so. It's a mentor in a different way from Gohim, and that's Rokume. And I've been obsessed with Rokume. I'll just come out and say it. Rokume is hot. Rokume is a sexy snack. So yeah, and at least I didn't feel so weird because I at least saw, I don't remember if it was in the comments or on Twitter or on Discord, but at least one of you was agreeing with me there. But yeah, Rokume is hot. So I'm excited to see a lot more of her. But I do believe that's it. So let's see what's going on with chapter 56. It looks like we might be switching over to Lewis's side of things because the cover has him and it says, "The leader of the new Shishigumi is a deer." Okay, we have chapter 56, The Savior's Seduction. Alright, interesting. And I wonder if we'll learn more about these Shishigumi characters at all. Or if they're just background scrubs. Oh, nope, first page we see names for them. Okay. Let's see if I can, and I can't even remember a lot of the characters that have been recurring from the beginning. I can barely remember some of their names because they haven't been said a lot. So it's going to be difficult to remember these. But we have Miegan, age 41, Jinma, 40, Ibuki, 35, Dolph, 33, Agata, 25, Free, 30, and Sabu, 43. I've heard that you've been all over the back alley market trying to gain more authority. And now you finally come to my shop. So, I'm assuming you told the same stupid deal to the other shops you went to. And the shirt says Snapping Turtle's Butcher Shop. Okay. A shop that participates in the illegal practice of selling meat. We came here because we wanted to express our gratitude. We want you in this deal so you can live out the entirety of your turtle lifespan. As the Lions of the Shishigumi, we will do everything in our power to protect all the shops in the back alley market. But for our protection, you'll have to give us half of your profits. Okay, that's an extreme old mafia style, what's the word I'm looking for here? Extortion. That's it. We're not one to judge. But the back alley market is filled with danger thanks to the foxes of the Inarigumi, the jaguars of the Madaragumi, and the monitor lizards of the Dokugumi. So that's poison gumi squid? Is that eel gumi? Either way. Inari refers to the goddess of rice and food. Oh yeah, because that's always, fox woman. That's why, yeah. Madara is Japanese for spots. Those are the jaguars. And Doku is poison, yeah. We'll prevent those crazy groups from causing harm to your shops. Alright. Don't make me laugh. You're the craziest one of them all. I still haven't forgotten how you caused havoc on my shop. I reject your deal. Foolish. I'll leave the negotiations to you, boss. Good grief. In that case, allow me to make it up to you. Alright? The Shishigumi have made many mistakes in the past. But you don't have to worry anymore. These unruly cats are being trained by me, their new boss. And he sits on the table. The herbivore boss. I've heard the rumors, but I didn't think they were true. The Shishigumi's affairs seem well known in the back alley market. That makes things easier. You have financial problems, don't you, owner? You can use me to your benefit. A contract between your shop and the new Shishigumi will be a small yet significant step toward a new and better back alley market. Lately, there's been an increasing number of carnivores and hypocrites who find it difficult to use the back alley market. But it's because they're shutting down their feral instincts that carnivorous murders have been increasing by the years. Simply put, they're overstraining themselves. And that all does kind of make sense. Right now, what carnivores need most is allowance. If you see that even one herbivore recommends the use of the back alley market, then you can bet more carnivores will be coming here. This is a smart deal that will contribute to the peace of the outside world. The news will travel fast. My being a deer will bring solace to the back alley market. But wait, hold on a second. Are you insane? Don't you know that I sell deer meat here? So what? Carnivores are under a great misconception. There are two things that divide the animals of this world. Not carnivores and herbivores. That's too simple. What really divides us is more complex and distinct. And now we have some time skip. Winners and losers. That's all there is to it. You're exactly right. You did a great job with that deal. You're amazing, boss. It's been years since we ate food this good. We're moving ahead ever so slightly. Reforming the group was the right thing to do. From the standpoint of a deer, you carnivores make using your feral instincts easier than it seems. You take out their skin and they're all the same. That's pretty mean. The boss is basically selling himself. It's admirable. It's not like I approve of eating meat, but now that I'm stuck here, I need to adapt to the rules of this environment. That's all. And then he eats meat alongside them. Well, I'll leave you guys to take care of the dishes. I'll be in my room, coming up with our future plans. What, you're done already, boss? Don't compare the size of my stomach to yours. Eat without me. Yes, sir. We trust you, boss. You're the best. Shut up and eat. And of course he's probably going to spit it out or throw it up or whatever. Because it's, legitimately not healthy for him. He's an herbivore. He can't eat that kind of meat. No matter what I do. No matter how hard I try to convince myself, he thinks. No matter how much time has passed. Alcohol, meat, cigarettes, they're still indigestible. I've managed to sustain myself with energy drinks. I don't know if my body will last. I'm sure they would still respect him as an herbivore that's bringing their group forward, even if he didn't eat meat, even if he just ate plants. But either way, boss. What, Ibuki? You should knock before entering here. I was going to go with the guys to buy some booze, but I came here because I was worried about you. Are you feeling okay? You look pale. I'm okay. What do you want? You're losing weight. Shit, he thinks. I'm the one who made you the boss. Does he know that my body's getting weaker? What's he planning? I should take responsibility. And he hands him a salad. Okay. I had to go to the main street to get this. I've never bought something like this before. I was pretty nervous. What's your deal? Are you trying to make a fool out of me? Those are vegetables. I knew you'd react this way. Why are you so damn stubborn? Quit neglecting your body. You're not only important to the Shishigumi, you've also got a chance of changing the chaos at the back alley market. You're no good to anyone dead. You know, I can't bear to see my new boss breaking down. because of me. I know this might sound strange, but when I see you, I feel my appetite for meat going away. I know you're doing the best you can, despite how different you are from all of us, but this is for your body. You need to nourish yourself. Did you want to see me drooling for vegetables so you could sneer at me? Where's my respect? He says. What? How can you be so... Do you think you understand me? You lions don't know a damn thing about me. Boss, there's a young wolf who wants to see you. A wolf. So, again, he probably should have taken it. I feel like the Shishigumi are willing to work with him, and he's showing more weakness by not taking it than by taking it. But either way, oh, so it isn't Lugosi. I'm a female. If you touch me, I'll bite you. Just let me see him. A wolf comes to see Lewis, but it's not Lugosi, it's Juno. Why? Lewis's face. What? Okay. Interesting. I'm really interested in that. So, we'll see what happens with Chapter 57. Let me get something to drink between chapters, of course. And of course, she's probably going to see it as unfair that he was sort of her rival and sort of her accomplice, and now both he's not in the way to distract Haru, and also he's not there for her to be a real fair rival with, and so that's probably bothering her. But we have the beginning of the next one. Juno came to the Shishigumi's hideout to speak to Lewis. Beastars, Chapter 57, Two Hearts in Harmony. Alright, now we have a big 2-page spread. I don't like cigarettes. I know. Wow, I didn't think we'd actually meet so easily. We need to start a conversation, she thinks. Wait a sec. He knows I don't like cigarettes. Then don't smoke, she thinks. Acorns, and we have a voice calling out from the side. Give me acorns, a mouthful of your acorns. Hey, mister, says, and it's a beggar, and then Lewis walks up to him. You shouldn't be begging for food out in the open. You'll get squished. You're supposed to be on the small animal sidewalk. Can you walk? Yes, sir, but I'm blind. Can you take me there? I need to ask him why he's a part of that evil group. It's just not right. I need to bring him back. Hey. Yes, and she reacts. At the day of the Meteor Festival, did Lugosi come back in one piece? Well, not in one piece. He was covered in in bruises and scratches. Was he together with a white rabbit? She's a short female who only goes up to my stomach. She was unharmed. I see. I expected nothing less. So how did you find me? I knew where you'd be ever since our talk the day before the festival, she says. He might die tonight. Not just Lugosi. Probably even more animals. Lewis-senpai, what do you mean? Lewis, it's gonna stop raining tomorrow. We can make the program a success. Everyone wants to see Lewis on stage. We'll be alright as long as we have Lewis, right guys? Yeah. And then he laughs nervously. How can I stand on the stage if I can't even protect the female I love? Let's check over tomorrow's schedule again. Okay. Lewis-senpai, you're getting wet. I'm just powerless. A male with no authority, no power over anything, not even himself, the hero of the school. Okay? What a joke. I'm practically a false god. I'm fed up with these lies. I'm sorry. I'll be back, and he storms off. Lewis-senpai? After Lugosi-senpai came back from infiltrating the Shishigumi, I went looking for you. I didn't know anything about the Shishigumi, and I definitely didn't want to go to the back alley market, but I did, and I asked all kinds of animals for your whereabouts. Hey, you're cute, miss. Take my advice. Don't go anywhere near the Shishigumi. They're dangerous. I'll be fine. Just tell me where it is. Thank you, and he smiles. I don't want your thanks. Why are you sacrificing yourself? You might not come back to school again. There's no point in coming back, he says. Okay? No matter how civilized our society is, feral instincts and power trump over all. Money comes later. My burden as a deer was to become a superficial symbol of morals and justice. But now, that's over. I don't have any reason to play that dishonest and weak role anymore. Therefore, Louis the Red Deer has no reason to come back to that school. And I kind of like that his idea is that just becoming a mayor or something isn't going to solve society's problems. I need to solve society's problems, like, from the ground, you know? But, you're more attractive than I remember, he says. What? Did you recently break your heart? No, not completely. Well, I just hope your experience was a fulfilling one. Are you listening to me? I didn't break my heart. Hey, you appear lonelier than ever before, Louis-senpai. You should still be filled with an unshakable conviction. What gives, she says. Louis-senpai, an evil animal wouldn't laugh like that. What's wrong with you? You're so calm now. You're complaining a lot today. I don't think I've turned evil or anything. I'm just coming to terms with this society. I want to see the feral instincts of carnivores as a good thing and become strong, in the truest sense of the word. I realized it when I saw the Shishigumi. They're adults who spend most of their days being at odds with their feral instincts. He's been throwing up his meat and taking energy drinks, and they're discovering his stuff. Ibuki, are you sure you should have let that boy leave? He knows what he's dealing with. I know he won't do anything stupid like run away. I'm sure he'll come back soon. So he will. Well, one thing's for certain, that boy's making our business run smoothly. Once the Shishigumi returns to its former glory, we won't need him anymore. Maybe we'll have him for dinner when that happens, and they both have a laugh over it. Okay. Or no, he just laughs. Ibuki is not putting up with it, though. Don't call him boy. He's our boss. I swear, if you so much as bite boss, I'll turn you into the main dish for tomorrow's dinner. In the end, good and evil can't be determined through people's standards. And showing again that even with the Shishigumi, there's not this cut and dry good and evil. And then she's silent. So, did you improve on your dancing? What? Dancing? With your looks, you'd be considered the best dancer in the club by default. I at least hope you've gotten a little better. How rude. Right now I'm the ace of the club. Here, I'll prove it to you. And she dances with him. This isn't working. Geez, your body's gotten a lot weaker, senpai. You've gotten really stale. I sure have. Louis-senpai, she thinks. Are you being dishonest right now, at this very moment? You may hate being superficial, but carnivores and herbivores are capable of having genuine communication, and yet... Then she has her arm on his shoulder and starts crying. You're an idiot. You're just pretending to be satisfied. You've stopped making decisions for yourself. How you live your life isn't up to society. It's up to you. I'm going to continue making decisions for myself, she says. You're such an idiot. You'll definitely regret this. When I become great, you'll realize how wrong you were for choosing this life. The two share a beautiful and sad night to remember. Even though you cry like a little pup, you're still great as you are now, he says. So I like this, how he has developed into this calmer person, and he is taking this road that he needs to just start from the bottom with people that are struggling with their instincts, and he needs to learn from carnivores, whereas she believes that carnivores and herbivores can form real connections and can work together as an actual unit. So again, that's really cool how they have just they're still rivals, but they both have very, very different ways they're going about it and very different belief systems, which is really cool and in-depth. And again, Juno, one of my favorite characters. I've always loved Louis as a character. And then Lugosi is, again, a third path. Lugosi is, I guess, in this situation, a bit more similar to Juno, but where Juno wants to just officially become a Beastar and be an upstanding citizen who brings people together, Lugosi just wants to save people and help people, and if saving people and helping people makes him a Beastar, then that's just what it is. So I think it's really, really cool. So now we have chapter 58, A Drop of Milk and Black Coffee. And it looks like we're finally getting back to Lugosi, because I see him on the cover here. It says, Lugosi is determined to find Tem's killer. And we see Lugosi sitting with Bill, Alba, and some other carnivores. Chapter 58, A Drop of Milk and Black Coffee. Hold on, I think... Okay, no, never mind. I thought it skipped a page there for a second. So, I'm supposed to find the killer, and he's getting dressed. Well, all the info I've got is the fact that the victim, Tem, was an alpaca, and that he was a member of the drama club. And Rokume-san, do you know anything else? You're a security guard, right? Well, if I did, I wouldn't tell you, she says. What? I know, it's irresponsible. For that I apologize, but I know my limits. I don't want to create a faulty suspect because of my inadequate information. Don't you want me to find the culprit? Are you not going to help me at all? The only thing I can do is give you moral support. Business can get very complicated when personal feelings are involved. I also love how she's kind of yandere, kind of tsundere. She's adorable. You have what it takes to solve the case on your own. Use your pure heart and monstrous body to the best of your abilities, and think. The hint is within you. Yeah, I know what Rokume-san means, he thinks to himself. The culprit must be no different from me. And he looks around and he's in the changing room for carnivores. An ordinary carnivore who can laugh and get angry and is enrolled at this school. And he looks at Bill, some of the others that I don't really know all their names, Alba. Meat, he says. And then they all turn and look to him. What? Lugosi, what did you say? I had it rough with the spotlight today, with the meat in my bones. What? Whatever, I don't see how you'd have muscle pain from controlling the spotlight, says Bill. Man, I don't care about your stupid complaints, he says. You know, I'm often reminded of the fact that Tem is dead. Tem talked to quite a few of you carnivores in this club, right? He's not exactly being subtle here. Lugosi, what's wrong? Did you have a nightmare or something, says Alba. Hey, what are you mumbling about, says Bill. And of course Bill's kind of a douche, but I definitely don't think he's the murderer. What the hell is wrong with you? Did you go bringing up his death and now you're suspecting that one of us killed him? Have you gone crazy? Of course he is being pretty defensive. I'm only bringing it up because it feels like we carnivores need to keep it in our minds. That's not the point. Why are you bringing it up now of all times? Because Lewis-senpai isn't a part of this club anymore. We keep getting more and more reasons to be depressed. Right, uh-huh. You're good at playing the canine idealist. Sorry, but I don't trust anything from a no-good bunny fucking wolf. What? Wow, look at you go. I'm so scared. They're just fighting, says Alba. So, they're talking about the half-naked bunny? What did Bill say? I don't care about what you say about me. Just don't talk about her. Besides, you're more untrustworthy than I am. What? Don't try to accuse me of anything. I've got more friends than you. I'm way more trustworthy than you are. Yeah, right. You went to the what? Say it. I dare you. Can't talk about the back alley market with all the herbivores here, he thinks. Okay. And somebody knocks on the door. And I've seen pictures of this character posted by people, but I have no idea where they're supposed to be. Knock knock. Is this the drama club's male dressing room? Okay. And then they all look confused. Wow, were you in the middle of an argument? Heh, smells like males in here. Oh, excuse me, doggy. He's like Lewis 2.0. He's like, Bargain Bin Lewis. Or I don't know, maybe even better Lewis. I don't know yet. Who's he? Don't know, says two of the other animals, like, mumbling to each other. So, is this locker number 2? That's Tem's locker. It hasn't been used since forever, thinks Lugosi. Those scratches on your right arm look painful. Huh? Oh, this. How many stitches did you need? About 35, I think. Whoa, I couldn't handle that. I had my wisdom teeth pulled out the other day, and that made me cry. I'll be leaving now, so go fight to your heart's content. I'll be seeing you guys later. What? Says Bill, and they're all just confused. Who was that pretty boy? Is he a new member? He didn't introduce himself, says Alba, and he called Lugosi a doggy. That doesn't matter since he is canine. A new herbivore member. Are we gonna be okay, thinks Lugosi. He's got a shitty attitude. Let's teach him a lesson tonight. Let's not, says Alba. I really like Alba, too. This is a really bad time for the carnivore members to be agitated. I just hope my movements won't be restricted so I can actually find the culprit, thinks Lugosi. So everyone, I'm guessing the guys have already met him. I'm going to introduce someone here today. He's a new member for the acting team. My name is that Pina? My name is Pina. I'm a doll sheep and a first year. So one of you guys asked me to join this club. Well, I don't know much about how it works around here, so I might cause some trouble. He's so big. His wool's so white and pretty. First year, the girls are gonna love him, thinks Alba angrily. Or not Alba, thinks Bill angrily. Okay. But I'm okay as long as we have fun together. I want us all to get along. I'm pleased to be with you all. Welcome to the club! And all the girls are clapping along. Chief, says Bill, raising his hand. Why are we getting a new member now of all times? You're not thinking of making him Lewis's replacement, are you? That's not going to work, says the one panther guy. Come on, guys, I wasn't going to do that. Isn't this a matter of appearance? Everyone likes the drama club, but it's still tough without the star actor Lewis on, right? The drama club's honestly going to have a hard time without a distinguished, handsome male actor. Oh, and I'm just going to say it how it is. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but day after day, carnivores' eyes are losing their shine from being consumed by their desires and instincts. They're just not beautiful. It's a scientific fact. And then Juno, Bill, Alba, and the others, and Sheila's there too, looking pissed. Oh, I love it. The four of them. It's great. My only redeeming trait is my looks. I don't have herbivore pride, nor do I have conviction. I can't replace Lewis on. I'm popular with the females, and I think that's good enough for me. What the hell? Are you saying that all carnivores are ugly and the four of them are still pissed off? And Lugosi's just praying to himself. I can see it. I can see the carnivores uniting together by having Pina-kun as their common enemy. Don't say anything. Don't even open your mouth. He can call you ugly as much as he wants. You're a third party. Calm your heart. Everyone knows that the drama club's filled with weirdos, and he grabs Lugosi. In the spring, one of your members was eaten alive. Your star actor disappeared, and you've got a brave wolf with battle scars. Wait, hold on. Where did a quiet guy like you get these scars from? You're definitely dangerous. I wouldn't want to make you angry. Whoa, don't drag me into this. What? Come on, I'm just an ordinary animal. He's trying to smile. I'm just part of the stage crew. Don't make this complicated. You're going to force me to take a side. Hey, Lugosi's always been a carnivore in the drama club. That's right. He's not your friend. He's one of us. And Bill's grabbing him, so they're just friends now. This is great. Will this divide the herbivores and carnivores for good? Next chapter will begin with a colored page and have 26 pages. Wow. Just look at Lugosi. He rarely gets this mad. This is bullshit, he's thinking. I didn't ask to be part of this species feud. Why is everyone getting in the way of me finding the culprit? When he snaps, it'll be too late for you. I love Bill just all of a sudden hyping Lugosi up. So great. That was really, really good too. Okay. Raison d'etre of a glorifier is the next one. And let me get a sip of tea before I continue onward. So I'm going to read chapter 56, and since it's like a longer chapter, we'll see where I am after that, and after that I'll do 60, and I guess I'll probably end it after 60 since 56 is longer, because that'll probably put me at like 50 minutes. And 50 minutes, just generally speaking, is pretty good for a read-through. I could probably go to an hour. I have a feeling that this video is going to be up a day late anyway, so I might as well make it an hour. Might as well throw an extra chapter on if it's going to be a day late. So either way, we have this this color cover now. Lugosi and... Okay, so that's interesting, the way that they romanized their names. So really his name is Legoshi, even though he was based on an actor named Lugosi. So I think Lugosi should be the proper spelling, and Haru was actually Hal, H-A-L. I didn't know that Haru was actually written with katakana. I thought it would have been a hiragana name. So I wonder if her name is supposed to be Hal and not Haru, because that would make sense. But for Legoshi, it's totally Legoshi and not Legoshi. They just don't have a they just don't have any letters to represent SI in Japanese. A wolf and a rabbit. Their love will be put to the test. Okay, and it's 26 pages. This is really cool. Let's see what's going to go on with 59 then. Oh, sorry. I'm getting sleepy, says Pina, stretching. We have Bill crushing a can. God, I want to crush that materialistic goat bastard into a pulp and swallow him whole. This may be the rooftop, but if you say that again, I will leave, Bill, says Legoshi. Dude, you actually came to this carnivore gathering, which you never do, which means you want to spill out your guts, right? That doesn't mean I wanted to come here, Legoshi thinks. There's a gathering of carnivores on the rooftop under the dusk sky. I decided to come here because I knew the large breed carnivores at the club would be here too. Okay, so he's meeting with Bill and Alba, as well as that panther and hippo that we saw before, and whatever that one big thing is. Alright. I hate the atmosphere here. Feels sort of like a back alley market of the school. I know why you're here, Legoshi. You think of us as one of Tem's killers. No one's forgotten about that case. One of us was eaten alive. I'm offended that you thought that. And now we have names. So we have two Dolphs. Dolph is the hippo, 3rd year. So if a dolphin ever shows up, are they also going to be Dolph? We have Reese, a brown bear, 2nd year. And so this is about that talk in the dressing room. And Tao, a black panther, 2nd year. Sorry, I'm not trying to suspect you guys of anything. I came here today because I wanted to have a good talk with you guys. I'm a suspect too, because I'm a wolf. I don't have any proof that one of you guys didn't kill Tem, so you see, how do I say this? In order to dismiss, we have Priest Legoshi, I love Legoshi so much. In order to dismiss our culpability, what we should be doing as carnivores is to prioritize protecting our herbivore members of society every day of the week. Okay? Proper conduct of the carnivores and herbivores. I love, this is like his biology over again. He isn't used to talking in front of a group. So what we should be doing is not bad-mouthing our new member, he says nervously, but to deepen our understanding of one another. We shouldn't antagonize ourselves. Instead, we should make sure everyone feels secure. Also, stop. You're not made for this kind of stuff, idiot, says Bill, cutting him off. You do not make a good team leader. We treat our herbivores nicely without you telling us to. For once, I agree with him, thinks Legoshi. You're an animal of action, not words, right? What? Oh, you slept with that bunny, didn't you? There's only one thing we want to know right now. Can large breed carnivores fuck bunnies? And they all whisper. Like, is it physically possible? Does it take effort? I always thought it'd be dangerous, like putting a large truck through a garage door. You're making this weird, Bill. Why are teenagers such perverts, he thinks, backing off from them. If this is what you want to talk about, then I'm leaving. Goodbye. Oh, wait, don't get mad. I'm just curious. Bill is great. And then he has a flashback, and they're both silent for a bit. Oh, what? So you didn't fuck, he says. I freaking love Bill. Look, why do I have to tell you guys? I'm not taking part in any of this vulgar stuff. It was way more than that. My memories of that night were so valuable that I can live the rest of my life as a virgin. We have extremely powerful Legoshi virgin sage spirit. He didn't answer the question. He answered the question, they all think. Dumb guy. Oops. No, seriously, that's what makes you a genuine perv, says Bill. Legoshi, says Alba. I know the reason behind your reserved personality. You say you're in love with that bunny, but aren't you just glorifying her? And Alba's coming directly out with it. Don't you think your feelings for her come from your feelings for herbivores in general? Tem was eaten alive, Lewis Senpai's out of the club. I don't know what the full story is, but I think your feelings for her are a little too heavy for a high school girl to handle. And we have a heavy boy written on him. Oh my god. I love Lugosi in this series so much. You need to enjoy love for what it is. Yeah, took the words right out of my mouth, says Bill. Good going, Alba. I like how Alba's actually kind of the wise, level-headed one, whereas Lugosi's kind of the socially awkward bad leader, and Bill is also socially awkward in a different way, where he's like super outgoing and tries to make friends with everyone, but he's also really vulgar and immature. Leave the love last time I checked, you've never had a long-lasting relationship before. Leave the love advice to Alba. Just kidding. What, are you sick? And Lugosi sneezes. Yeah, my nose isn't working. This might be the best chance I have to beat Lugosi in a fight, says Bill. Come on, Bill, says Alba. And he looks at his phone. You're still talking polite. At least it's funny. What are you doing right now? And he's texting Haru. What's up? You normally don't contact me at night. Yeah, and he thinks I contacted her on impulse. Hehe, what? What's the matter, you big weirdo? Nothing, really. She's cute, he thinks. What happened to your right hand? Oh, I accidentally cut it with a knife while I was cooking something. I grabbed the knife like I was in a hurry, and he grabs her hand. I always used to hate how big I was compared to her, Lugosi-kun, but now it makes me happy. I can protect her, and I always will. I'm not glorifying her, he says. I'm genuinely in love with her, as a male. You're too high up, she says, pulling him down. You have to slump down so I can see you at eye level. Right. What? So am I. Stop talking. Okay. Alright. We have love scene. Very good art. Haru-chan, are you still in love with Lewis-senpai? Kind of a loaded question. What? She says. It's strange. Why would you say that? She says. My heart's very calm right now, he thinks. I always think about what Lewis-senpai would do whenever I find myself in dire straits. You don't know anything about me and Lewis, so why? My heart's always with the herbivores. I do know. It's written all over your face. I don't feel like I want you to be mine. I'm just happy knowing that you're alive. No. From now on, I want to watch over you from a distance. My love for you is my prayer for your safety. Alba was right, he thinks. My behavior's not normal from an outside perspective, but I think this is the right thing to do for my love for her. The right thing to do as a carnivore. And then we see a silhouette behind him. It's probably just Bill screwing around with him or something. An ominous silhouette from behind. Could he be Tem's killer? Okay. It's probably just Bill screwing around. Probably just a sort of, I don't know, tricky cliffhanger here. Misleading. Either way, let me get a sip of tea. My voice is dying right now. Okay. Battery looks alright. We're at 40 minutes. I'm going to read one more. At least one more. So let's move on to chapter 60, even though, like I said, my voice is failing a little. He failed to have his first kiss with Haru, and that's on chapter 60. Lugosi is set on continuing his pursuit of Tem's killer, unaware of the ominous silhouette behind him. Chapter 60, A Deep and Philanthropistic World. Alright? Hey Tem, is alpaca wool different from sheep wool? Lugosi reflects on a trivial conversation with the late Tem. Where did that come from? Nothing. Sorry for the weird question. Well, alpaca wool is more delicate. You can touch my wool if you want. And Lugosi feels it. You're right. Sheesh, why am I remembering that now? My friendship with Tem was pretty mild. Now that I think about it, he was still a good friend, though. I want to find Tem's killer. Not because of not because of a sense of personal duty. Because... And then he dodges out of the way at the last moment. Alright? Is this going to be Bill taking his chance to defeat him? How did he get behind me? Who is he? And then he gets a kick to the face. He got me. Is he trying to prevent me from seeing him? Is he the killer? He's big. This is bad. Who are you? Hey. What? The pressure from his foot is paralyzing my entire body. Damn it. Ah, shit. Shit. And it looks like he's knocked unconscious. What's happening? What's that sound? Something's being dragged on the ground. And he's being pulled by the leg. Alright. And he's all tied up now, too. So I guess it isn't Bill just screwing around. I mean, it still might be, but still. Now, it makes sense. This guy knew I had a cold and that I couldn't use my nose. I shouldn't have said it. He planned this attack. Who are you? Whoa. And it looks like he gets thrown. And he crashes into a wall. What are you after? What the? I don't feel any pain from my head. Oh, and he's bleeding really badly. Okay. Is this a threat? Is this you saying don't pursue me? You seem very confident about your strength, but I don't see what you're trying to prove by beating me while I'm disabled. As a fellow carnivore, I'm ashamed. If you're out to kill more herbivores in this school, then you have to kill me first. I'll stop your murders if it's the last thing I do. And then they headbutt him. Alpaca wool, it's more delicate. You can touch it if you want, he thinks back to Tem. Tem, I'm sorry for thinking our friendship was mild. It's horribly irregular for a carnivore to be friends with an herbivore. That's something we carnivores should never forget, and he thinks to all of his other herbivore friends, including Lewis. You don't know what it feels like to be an animal whose life is always in danger. She was right at the time. Man, Haru-chan is harsh, but I think I understand it now. I need to make it up to the herbivores. He should just pull the blindfold off, truth be told. And now whoever the silhouetted figure is senses something. And Lugosi bites them straight on the mouth. Excuse me? He surpasses me in strength, so I can't use force to find out his identity, but I can at least find clues using any sense of taste and touch. Okay. Slobber. How's his teeth? Does it taste like meat? Give it to me, damn it. So he's just making out with this random person. Give me your saliva. Oh god. Alright. Then whoever it is fights him off. I'm guessing he got scared and ran away. Feeling dizzy now. Gotta stay conscious. I need to remember this flavor. Are you kidding me? If I knew he was gonna be my first kiss, then I would have kissed Haru-chan without hesitation. No kidding. To be continued in the next issue. Okay, that was interesting. That one actually felt really short. I guess mostly because it was fighting. So I wonder if he's going to be able to tell who this person was. Also, I wonder if it's going to be yet another future love interest since he basically made out with him. But either way, I don't feel like I need a sip of tea right now. My voice is doing alright. So let's go straight into, what time are we at? Like 45 minutes? Let's go straight into chapter 61. Let's move forward even farther. Oh my god, this is driving me crazy. And we see his the one big roommate playing a game. Come on, you gotta be more careful about that tail attack. Says, gosh, why is my brain Jack watching along? Jeez. Jack, I think your phone's vibrating. Huh, you're right. Lugosi's calling right after being viciously attacked by an unknown animal. Alright. And chapter 61 was called You're Like a Moth Flying Under the Moonlight? Okay. Hey Lugosi, where are you? Fee. That's the sound his nose makes when he's got a runny nose. Good grief. It's like an SOS signal. Only he needs tissues. What? How could you tell? Says the one roommate. I'll need to go back and reread so I can try to get everyone's names down. I'll try to do that before I do the next read-through. We've been friends since forever. It's my job to help Lugosi whenever he's in fixes like these. The Labrador's sense of smell is pretty decent. I can tell that he's outside the school. But that begs the question, where exactly is he? Something smells like iron. Why? And he gets worried. Lugosi's scent is mixed with the smell of a great amount of blood. The very idea makes me want to break down and cry. We're growing further apart as we grow older. It's come to the point where I can't even ignore it anymore. I hear footsteps. Is Jack really coming for me? Lugosi thinks. Maybe I'm just hearing things, considering I didn't bother to tell him where I was. I just hope he doesn't get a panic attack from seeing me. He isn't good with blood, and he's behind him staring at him. Lugosi, no way. Hi, Jack. Thank you for coming. Oh no, come on, don't die, Lugosi. Can you see me? I can see you just fine. Could you free my hands? Your hands, who did this to you? I'd like to know that myself. Hey, so I'm going to stay away from school for a while. I want you to tell my instructor that I'm going to go to my house to take care of my sick grandpa. What? Why? And one more thing. Could you return the textbook I borrowed from Collet? That's the big guy's name, I believe. It's in the desk in my classroom. You need to go back to the dorm. He might come back. I'm really counting on you to do that for me. You know, I'm feeling much better from seeing your face. Who's he? Your face is covered in blood. Look, we need to take you to the infirmary. Someone needs to check on you. Now, if I go back to the school building, I'll be killed for sure. Then where are you going? You don't need to know, but I'll tell you this. I will come back. What the hell, man? I'm aware of how distant you've been these last few months. You're not coming back, are you? And he stops. I wanted nothing more than for you to be happy. A clumsy guy like you growing up, making friends, studying for school, and getting a girlfriend. I wanted that. I wanted you to be stronger, so you could better yourself. Why did it have to turn out like this? Giving me the feels here. The stronger you get, the worse off you are in life. I can't bear to see that anymore. Okay, that was really cool. In that moment, Jack looked very radiant and distant. He's shedding tears of compassion on his golden face. My face is deadpan and covered in dark blood. We're too different. I'm not strong because I want to be happy. Okay? Be on your guard, Jack. I don't want you to get yourself in danger. Lugosi. And of course, he's either A, going to go enlist Lewis's help, or B, he's going to just hide in the shadows and conduct his investigation in secret, like Rokame style. So then Jack is left all alone. Time passes. Lugosi is washing up in the bathroom. Alright. Damn it. I've got a cut. It won't stop bleeding. Okay. He tied it up with his necktie. I don't want to be reported because of the smell of my blood. It'd be best to avoid mammal-oriented cars. Okay. What's a wolf doing here? And he's in the reptile one. Interesting. He's the only one I can rely on now. I need to hurry. I'm not going to see him so he can treat my wounds. What I need right now is advice. I need to know what approach I should take. Or, of course, Goheen. The back alley market is tainted with desire. Who else better to rely on than someone who actually lives here? But, now that I think about it, I haven't thanked him for helping me deal with the Shishigumi. In fact, asking for help right now is pretty presumptuous of me. I should buy something for him. Excuse me, could I get some bamboo grass? Bamboo grass is one guy confused. How many bundles do you want? There are many types here. I'm stupid. I'm not looking for advice. What's wrong, sir? Sorry. I'm just looking for a place to calm my heart. I'd like you to take my first order, miss. 50 kilograms of giant bamboo and 5 bundles of Narihara bamboo. I also want 30 kilograms of Kuma bamboo grass and 30 kilograms of the same thing ordered a while back to dry up my ruscus bamboo. Alright, you sure eat a lot, Goheen-san. Would you like that to go? Yeah, this is nothing I can't handle. Okay, so it seems like he's found Lugosi. I knew it was you. You look like shit. You look like you're doing well, your big injuries aside. Oh, Goheen-san, your order's here. Got it. Please, come again. What I want is an advice. I will. Okay, this'll last me 3 days. It's best to make a move to get what you want. That's a good way to live. Nor a place to calm my heart. There's only one thing I want. Goheen-san, it's now or never. I need to be strong. I want him to teach me. I want to know what it means to be strong, in the true meaning of the word. A genuine plea for true strength, to be continued in the next issue. Okay, really, really good. We're going to have more Goheen training, more Goheen sage advice. And with that, we are 50 minutes in. I might go ahead and end this one at 61, so we'll do 62 onward next time. That was 6 chapters, that was pretty good. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save what I have so far, and I'm going to do one more chapter. So hang on a sec. Going to do one more chapter. So yeah, let's do chapter 62, then I'll end the video. So chapter 62. Lugosi still isn't in his bed. He's like a biker girl who's always out with her boyfriend. Sheesh. Let's try calling him. Yeah, good idea. Only Jack knows that Lugosi ran away from the school dorm, 7:02 a.m. I don't think Lugosi's coming back here, says Jack. What? We're all too different from him. Oh, hey, so I didn't stop him. He didn't even say goodbye. Lugosi, and he seems pissed off. Alright, chapter 62, The Resolve to Change Your Appearance. Hey, huh? What? I'm back. Sorry, a lot of stuff happened which kept me from coming here for a while. What? What happened to you? You okay, man? Yeah, sure, well, I want to take a shower. The bathhouse isn't open at 7 a.m. I'll just go to the washroom. It's so hot in here. Okay? Was that Lugosi just now? I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, that's someone else. He smelled like Lugosi, though. I wonder if he can show up to class like that. Alright. Now, guys, the emotions of the protagonist are a callback to line 3 of page 78. This is going to be on the test, you know? If you sleep through this lecture, then that's on you. Alright? Okay, good grief. How late did he stay up last night? Alright guys, turn to the next page. And now we have a flashback to whatever last night was. At Goheen's clinic. There's a carnivore in your school who ate an herbivore, huh? Another sign that this world's turning crazy. But damn, that happened in your drama club? You are just the epitome of unlucky. He's laughing it over. The one who attacked me was definitely the culprit. He was also ridiculously strong. It's too dangerous to leave him be. Well, what? I want to get stronger. I want you to teach me how to fight. No. I was expecting him to say no, but I didn't think he'd be so blunt about it. Why? I don't trust that you'd be able to keep up with my training routine. And you've probably already forgotten, but I'm the psychiatrist to the back alley market. If I were to keep a walking bomb like you, I wouldn't be able to do my job. A bomb, he thinks, or he says. Come on, you know that I don't shout randomly or lose my temper at the drop of a hat. Irresponsible brat, says Goheen. It's been many months since you took out the boss of the Shishigumi, but since then they've been getting more influential in the back alley market. If you go through my training routine, you'll have to come in and out of the market. They're bound to find you, and when they do, they won't give you the mercy of shooting you. It's all on you if you want them to cook you for dinner. But I'll be damned if I let myself get into any more trouble. Drink your bamboo tea and go back to school. You don't have to worry. Ever since I was a pup, I've never stood out. I'll be really careful when sneaking in here. How are you supposed to sneak in here with that big body of yours? You're 10 years too early for that ninja shit. Then I'll live here. I'll work for you. What about school? I'll take a break from it. That's absurd. It's hard enough to find a job as it is. You'll never survive without getting a proper education. You can't take education lightly, damn it. And of course, that's because he's a med school graduate. So am I just going to stay the same? I don't want to be a bystander anymore. If I have any reason to go to school, it's to protect my classmates and clubmates, not studying. Please, teach me how to fight. I won't be a bother to you. Jeez, you're too self-conscious. But you know, I don't hate your childishness. I came up with a brilliant idea. Go ahead and relax and take a seat. So what's this brilliant idea of yours? And he straps him down. What? You're sitting on the berserk patient chair, fool. Not even a polar bear could break out of there. What are you doing? If you're serious about going through my training routine, then show me your resolve. That's how we do things here. Now, don't move. Don't worry. Think of this as a ceremony. And then we have Lugosi screaming, and time passes. Oh. And he changed his look up. Oh, so did he just cut his fur short, I guess? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm listening, Lugosi. It's just, you look so different. It's pretty distracting. Stuff happened. Had to cut a lot of my fur off. It's tough to see, it's tough because it's so cold outside. Yeah, I bet. That's one hell of a fur cut. If I didn't know better, I would have thought you were a sick fox. So let me get this straight. You're going to be busy every night because you have to take care of your sick grandpa? That's right. I need to take some time off from school. I'll try to be as involved as I possibly can in club activities, but I won't have time to help you guys clean up for a while. I'm very sorry for bothering you. Nah, it's fine. Not like you have a choice, right? Come on, guys. Yeah. It's okay, Legoshi-kun. Raise your head. Thanks, guys. Alright, now the Shishigumi won't be able to recognize you. I did a good job. Now you can come here and train without any worries. Cut fur from every part of his body. It's a good thing you don't look as manly as you used to be. Koin-san made me realize that I need to show up to club every day. I'm gonna act as a deterrent. I won't let anyone die as long as I'm around. So, since I can't help you guys clean up, I'll do my best in our other activities together. I'll look forward to it. Okay, that ends our meeting. You're free to leave. See you all tomorrow. He's got a... what? He's got a tumor? Don't laugh, Bill. Okay. I don't get it. This is your schedule from now on. Go to school from morning to evening. Train at my place from night to sunrise. Obviously, you're gonna run to my place instead of going through train. What? When am I gonna sleep? Just sleep in class. Didn't you tell me I should get a good education? Then learn to get your priorities straight. I don't have time to relax. Gonna be pretty busy for a while. Koin-san's place is so far away. So guys, how do you like Legoshi's new look? How do you like white Legoshi? Says, the zebra girl. I'm pretty iffy about it, says Shira. I think I can get used to it, says, what was her name? The one, Els, that was his friend. I love it so much. He looks so refreshing and handsome, says Juno. Or thinks Juno, at least. Adorable. Okay, so that's it. We've made it through 62 chapters. And that was a fun 7-chapter read-through. So either way, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I hope you enjoyed this read-through. I loved these 7 chapters. And I love the series. I'd love to do some more discussions on it as well. And in addition to that, I'll try to go back through on my own time and reread all these chapters before the next read-through. Just reread through them really quickly on my own time so that I can try to get everyone's names down. That'll be what I'll kind of focus on, is trying to remember everyone's names. Because I remember the story really clearly. It's just a ton of these recurring characters, like Legoshi's roommates and a lot of the club mates. We've only seen their names like once or twice, and I don't remember nearly any of them. So I'll have to go back through and pay attention to that. That's what I'll be trying to do before the next read-through. But either way, I do hope you enjoyed the video. So like if you did like it, and comment down there. We can talk in the comments. Or if you want, you can follow on Twitter, and I can keep you updated there and stuff for the channel, but I can talk to you there about the series too. And most kind of importantly, if you want a link to the Discord server, ask and I'll give you one, because that's free and open for anybody, and we can talk about the series there. Me, you, whoever else reads the series. I've been trying to get more people into it there. So yeah, if you want a link to the server, just ask and I'll give you one. Subscribe for more. Beastars much more on the channel, obviously. And yeah, that's it. So thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.